Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So you guys have been asking me about how to become a digital nomad ever since I talked about the digital nomad visa welcome stamp that I'm currently using to stay in Barbados. So I wanted to talk about it today, and stay tuned to the end because I have a special announcement for some of you for something you've been asking for quite a while. So what is a digital nomad? A digital nomad is someone who makes their income while working online in some capacity in the digital industry. So for example, marketing, technology, coding, whatever, referring to the online space, while traveling the world and living somewhere outside of where they were born or where they are from. So nomad, living a lot of places, digital, the thing that fuels their lifestyle is the work that they do online. Combine these two, you get a special kind of entrepreneur. So how can you become one? So the first thing you have to ask yourself is your current lifestyle. Are you working a 9 to 5, or are you currently unemployed, self-employed? Whatever your situation is, you have to first take an inventory of that. Because number one, if you're self-employed, then does your current business allow you to move around? Are you able to run your business from wherever you live, or do you have to be tied to your current location? Then number two, if you're employed 9 to 5, is there an opportunity for you to switch from working in an office to working from your house, so that will allow you then to travel? And if that's not the case, then maybe you're unemployed and you're looking to start afresh and start a business online, which would then fuel your nomad lifestyle. Once you determine this, the second thing to consider is how much you'll spend. Depending on the country that you're planning to move to, or the countries that you're planning to move to, you have to calculate a budget that will cover things like flights, the accommodation when you do get there, any visas that you need to apply for in order to allow you enter into the country, and of course food. If you want to move around, see some maybe touristy spots, you also have to kind of determine how long you'll be staying in one place. I like to refer to myself as a slow digital nomad, because I don't necessarily like to move from place to place every 7 days or every 3 days, as some people like to do. I prefer to move to a place, stay at least 6 months to a year, and then move to another place. So it's a longer way of travel, but that's how I prefer to travel. And then I may visit a couple of places for a short period of time, but I'm usually based in one place for longer periods of time. So you also have to determine what kind of nomad lifestyle you want to do. I also recommend having at least one place be your base that at any point in time you can go back to. Preferably a place that you don't need visa access, that your passport just allows you to enter at any given time in the year. All right, so once you have that, if you're someone now who doesn't have either the means to afford a digital nomad lifestyle, or maybe you're someone who wants to start a business that will allow you live that lifestyle, then you'll be interested in the many things that I have to say. What kind of businesses and what kind of employment will allow you travel the world? So first of all, the simplest version of it is freelancing, right? If you're a freelancer, it essentially means that whatever skills that you have, whatever thing that you're currently doing in your 9 to 5 or whatever, like things like that, you offer it to people on an independent contractor basis, which means you're not fully employed. So it's not full-time employment, 9 to 5 situation. You either work hourly or by project for people all over the globe. So anybody who needs your services, you offer it to them, that kind of thing. And if you're more seasoned in your field, which means you have anywhere from like 5, 10, 15, 20 years of experience, you could also switch from a role where you have to come into the office and implement to more of a consulting role. Because the good thing about consulting is that you don't have to actually be face to face with the person to do the consulting. You can just go on a call with them on Zoom and you'll still be able to do the consulting, which is why the coaching industry is very, very, is so popular nowadays. So if you're a business consultant, a health consultant, fitness consultant, think of any field that comes to mind and add consultant in front of it, and you'll be able to offer your services to individuals, small businesses, corporations, large companies, whatever the case may be. But now let's talk about people like you and I, that maybe you're just finishing college, you're just starting out life, you got laid off and you're trying to start all over again, freelancing is the best way that you can jump into the online space. You can learn on the job and also be able to afford your lifestyle. Now, something I want to say is that in order for you, if you don't come from money and you don't have thousands of dollars saved up, you will probably have to save in order to afford your lifestyle. So something I would highly recommend is that as you start your freelancing journey, you plan towards how much you're going to be saving in order for you to afford your lifestyle, which is why you should know where you're going and how much it costs. Freelancing. Now let's talk about freelancing. So there are a couple of fields and industries you can go into freelancing. If you Google anything about starting a freelancing business online, people will tell you that you can become a virtual assistant, an admin virtual assistant. Oh, you can type, you can do data entry and things like that, transcription. These are all good places to start. However, you have to understand something about the freelancing industry. There are a lot of people moving into this industry as at right now. So any skill or any job type that has a low barrier to entry, it will have more people offering that skill, which means it will be, one, harder to find clients, and two, the pay will be much less than, say, something that is a little more difficult, which is why coders get paid close to 6 figures versus people who just do data entry will be paid $3-5 per hour. So that's something to keep in mind. Personally, in my experience, and I've done a lot of things in the freelancing bubble. So I've done admin virtual assistant, I've done website design, graphic design, I've managed Facebook communities, I've done just a lot of things scattered all over the place. What I recommend starting as is in the no-code tech industry as a tech virtual assistant. Why this? This because the online business space runs on software. Since there are no physical offices, a lot of it is based on software that takes care of these businesses. So rather than have a receptionist, you have something that manages all your inquiries, which is a software. Now that's where you come in. Many of these software require hours of learning and research in order for you to understand how they work and in order for the business owner to utilize them well for their business. And many business owners don't have the time to start learning all these things from scratch. So if you offer services as a tech virtual assistant, which means you come in, you learn the software, and then you offer your services to people who need assistance with that software, you're able to make the money that you need while providing a service that a lot of people want, which is why I'm recommending starting out as a tech virtual assistant. And you may be wondering, oh my goodness, where can I go learn all this software? The good thing is many software, as they create these apps, they also create tutorials and documentation that explain how to go through these apps. So if you're willing to just take out some time to sit down and learn a bit about these software, you'll be able to offer services to people who don't have the time to do so. And that's why I am starting a community called Grow Talent Africa. I know that there are a lot of people from Africa and the Caribbean that want to find new jobs online so that they get more flexibility for their time, and also want to travel the world and make more money that allow them live the life that they want and also give them more freedom, which is why this community is absolutely perfect for you. Now, we're launching very soon, and if you want to learn more about the community, you want to check out the link in the description where we'll give you more information, and you can join the wait list to be one of the people that will be getting the first information we'll release about the community, and also getting special pricing for when the community launches that will not be advertised to the public. So if you're interested in gaining skills, that freelance skills that you can offer to clients, to learn strategies that will help you close clients and make money online, and in addition, you get a community of people who are just like you, looking to learn skills and make money online so that you can together be able to reach your goals, then you definitely want to click that link in the description to learn more. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is that if you want to be a digital nomad, especially if you're coming from Africa or from the Caribbean, you have to understand that unlike people who are from the US, many countries won't just allow you walk into their borders, which means you need to have visas, and that's where a lot of your time and money will go, especially if you're from Africa. I'm talking to you Nigerians. We have a lot of visa requirements most times that we want to move. So my recommendation to you is that you do a lot of research. There are currently many digital nomad visas that are available. So the visa requirements usually include, number one, having a business as a freelancer or being remotely employed, and many of them will require a certain amount that you're earning either monthly or yearly. Some will say you need to be making around $2,000 per month. Some will say as long as you're making, say, $25,000 per year, and the amount ranges from low to high. There are some countries that require as high as $100,000 per year in order for you to be eligible for the visa. So my recommendation to you would be to research all the digital nomad visas that are currently available, see which ones you qualify for, look at the requirements, and then you have a goal that you want to start shooting towards. And that way, as you start your freelance business, you have an idea of what you need to work towards in order to become a digital nomad. So if you're looking to learn freelance skills, you want to check out Go Talent Africa. I'll be making more videos about the digital nomad journey. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.